Boy moves over those machines pretty good. Must have a date waiting for him.
She's gonna be disappointed.
Not likely. Look at him. All buffed up. Blood racing through his veins. All the poison's cleaned out.
You're missing the point.
What point?
There's these two bulls standing on a hill overlooking a herd. The younger bull says, let's us run down there and get acquainted with one of them cows. The older bull says, let's walk down there and get acquainted with all of them.
Got it. Oh. You know, I can remember when you and me used to get acquainted with all of them after racing down.
You got a kind memory.
Yeah, well, it hasn't been that long ago.
22 years long.
Damn. Seemed like last week to me.
The way you've been running, it would. Youngest captain in the history of the force.
Yeah, well, you know, that came with the Jump Street unit.
Tell me you're getting humble after all this time.
Not likely.
Hey, I got me a new lady.
Uh-huh. Well, that explains it.
What?
Your being here.
The one's got nothing to do with the other.
Yeah, sure.
Truth of it is, all my suits have been let out as far as they'll go.
Yeah, well, then maybe it's time to buy yourself a new wardrobe, pal.
You priced clothes lately, man? You can afford that stuff.
Oh, come off of it. You pulling down a lieutenant's salary every week?
Oh, yeah? You know how much of it goes out in alimony?
Oh, man, do I know that tune?
Anyway, why don't we go out for dinner this weekend? I'd really like you to meet him.
Fine. I'll have to grab myself a date.
You can try that new steakhouse.
Oh, yeah, you buying?
You bet.
Then you got it. George, come back. Come on, George. Come on, babe, help is on the way. Coming! Come on, George, damn it!
Okay. Let's call it night. Getting any better? It's getting great. Pretty soon,
you'll be able to hold your own with anybody.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah, trust me, Janie. You stick with this. It's gonna take care of you just fine.
Well, we'll see.
In the meantime, are they leaving you alone?
I don't know what you're talking about.
You gonna stick without bringing charges? Okay. It's your choice. See you in class tomorrow?
Yeah, sure, Mr. Coswell. Good night.
Good night.
Shouldn't be in here.
Oh, come on, the man said 9 a.m. in his office. I'm just taking him at his word.
He didn't say 9 a.m. in his office going through his stuff.
I just want to check and see if he started these evaluation reports.
Yeah, well, if he finds you in here, you will be reevaluated. Down.
Good morning, people.
Good morning, Captain.
Morning, Captain. How are you?
Captain, I just wanted to say how sorry I was about Lieutenant Gray.
Yeah, me too.
Thank you.
You guys have been friends a long time.
Yeah, since the academy. He was 45 years old. Last night at Blackburn High School, a history teacher named Brian Coswell was beaten into a coma by person or persons unknown.
Gang?
Last I heard, Blackburn was in gang territory.
Well, it still isn't. There was nobody wearing colors, no suspicious people hanging around the school.
So we go in blind?
No, not quite. Coswell had mentioned to the principal that he thought there was some extortion going on at the school, but he didn't have enough to bring charges.
So the question is, do we go in as extorters or extortees, right?
Last time you played a snotty rich kid, Mac, you were so obnoxious even the good kids wanted to beat you up.
Never mind that. Look, let me tell you how we're gonna do this, okay?
Sandy,
Hello?
you been thinking about our proposition?
Look, why don't you just leave me alone, okay?
Come on, Sands. You got enough money to put gas in that RX-7. You just gotta have some left over for your old pals.
You're not my pals.
It's a black one. Parked third row from the end, right?
You're unbelievable.
A lot of people say that. I'm unbelievable too, but hardly anybody says it.
Look, we just hate to see you walking home every night. You know, it gets so dark so early.
Bad things can happen after dark. And we really would worry about you.
Look, let's just make this easy, all right?
Give it back.
Huh? Excuse me?
You heard me give her her purse back.
What's the problem?
Are you taking money from her?
She's loaning me $10.
Is that true, young lady?
Yeah. They're friends of mine.
See? Just a 10. Oh, you want me to give her an IOU?
This is just a loan, right?
Yeah.
Is it okay if I go too?
Yeah.
You a new teacher?
Mr. Coswell's replacement.
Well, we'll see you around.
You can count on him. I pronounce it Fulton. Now, we're going to spend the rest of the week reviewing the events that led up to the firing on Fort Sumter. That'll give me a chance to understand just how much you all really understand about why we fought the Civil War. There is just one thing before we start. I know you're all upset about what happened to Mr. Coswell, and I don't blame you. I don't know Brian Coswell, but I know that as a fellow teacher, he would want you all to concentrate on your work until he's recovered and back in his classroom. The last thing he'd want is for the lowlifes that hurt him to end up hurting you as well. So, the best get-well card you can give him are good test scores.
Boys and girls, I'm afraid I have a very sad announcement. I've just been informed that Mr. Brian Coswell died this morning. Services will be on Friday morning at Hillside Memorial, and any student who wishes to attend will be excused. If anyone has information that might be helpful to the police in their investigation of this tragic incident, please come to me or any teacher. Everything will be kept totally confidential.
Well, real social kind of guy.
No problem. I'll charm him, you'll disarm him, and next thing you know, he'll be our best friend.
And we'll be sharing all his best secrets, right?
Exactly.
Hey, Barkley.
What do you want?
First off, we want you to stop staring at us.
Didn't your mother tell you it's impolite?
Also that it can get you hurt. Mr. Coswell, it was you. You accusing us?
Man, that is one serious charge.
Try to make it like that, White. I think I better get over there.
No. We gotta keep a low profile, remember?
Oh, very sloppy, Barkley. Bad manners all around.
Hey! What is going on here?
This guy's kind of clumsy.
Looks like he's had a little help getting that way.
Yeah, it was an accident.
Right. Go get yourself another lunch. The three of you grab a sponge, clean this mess up.
Look, I told you it was an accident.
And I told you to clean this mess up.
We got class.
Then you will do it after school.
We got practice.
Then you will do it after practice. Are you starting to get the idea, gentlemen? Mr. Lear, Mr. Henry, and Mr. Richards, right? Just to put into my appointment book.
That doesn't seem too low profile to me.
Not unless they redefined it.
You're here late?
Yeah, well, I thought I'd come by and keep you company, you know?
Thank you, but I have my own company coming.
Yeah, I noticed.
They should be here soon, so maybe you better take off, huh, Mac?
Captain, what are you doing?
I'm getting acquainted with 3 suspects. At least that's what I think they are.
With no backup? You're drawing attention to yourself, not to mention...
There are a couple of things I haven't taught you yet.
You said you were going in as a teacher, not a replacement for the murder victim.
That's the opening they had. Look, Mac, I appreciate your concern, but gentlemen. Well, I hope that clears up those questions for you, young man.
Well, actually, I have a couple more.
They'll wait till tomorrow, okay?
Yes, sir, that'll be fine.
Good. I'll see you then.
Okay.
Where's Mr. Lear?
He had a family emergency.
I'll expect a note from his parents to that effect.
His folks are divorced.
Well, then you tell him that I will accept a note from either one of them, all right, gentlemen? Brushes, sponge, mop, water. I'll let you decide who's gonna do what.
So you lost him?
Yeah, well, he lost me is more like it. And don't start in on me about how I was working with no backup, okay?
I'm not saying a word, Captain.
So what's our next move? I think I've just learned the secret of shutting you two up.
Captain, it's just...
What?
We don't know what we're doing on this case.
Trying to find a murderer.
But how? Not by the book you taught us. Because it looks like you threw that book out.
But those 3 are our best lead.
There could be other ones, Captain.
Then why don't you try following up that way instead of behaving like my babysitters?
Yes, sir.
Are you going to follow up on these 3, Captain?
That's my plan.
Captain, if it is these 3, then they've already committed a murder.
I can take care of myself, okay?
But there are 3 of them.
And I'm a trained police officer, so there's nothing to worry about, all right?
Okay.
Fine. Now, if there's nothing else, I've got some paperwork to catch up on.
Good night, Captain.
Good night.
steps from a crawl. You can't help him if he falls. First he stumbles, then he runs to the beat of a new world drum. Down on the busy street in the fire through the heat until my heart no longer beats here. I walk alone, yeah. Yeah, I walk alone. This road is what I call my home. Before you call yourself a man, you gotta take a step. I walk alone.
These kids bring a brand new meaning to stonewalling.
Nobody saw anything, nobody heard anything, and no one knows anything.
I mean, I haven't had so many doors slammed in my face since I sold Girl Scout cookies.
Yeah, I guess Brian Coswell ran up against the same thing.
How so?
Well, he started this boxing club up a couple of weeks ago, you know, middle of the semester, out of the blue. I asked some of the other teachers. Evidently, he talked about this extortion thing to them.
Did he mention any names?
Teachers won't repeat them. They're all afraid of being hit with a lawsuit or worse. Anyway, they said that Coswell thought if he couldn't get the kids to accept his help, he'd at least try and get them to help themselves, you know?
Well, Captain, that doesn't sound like such a bad idea.
Yeah, that's what I thought. So I'm starting the club up again.
It's been a long time since you put on some boxing gloves, Captain Fuller.
Oh, yeah, well, Hoffs, you know, once you got it, you got it all your life, just like riding a bicycle.
Well, let's hope so.
Remember, gentlemen, always keep your weight on the ball of your feet. That way, you can always move around nice and easy. You've heard the expression, caught flat-footed? This is where it comes from, huh? Mr. Hanlon, how'd you like to help me with my demonstration?
I don't want to take anybody's place here, so
You're the only one with gloves on.
yeah. Okay. Shot.
All right, gentlemen. I'm going to show you what I mean about the feet. Hit me. Go ahead. See what I mean, gentlemen? Not using my hands at all. It's all feet. Not using any hands. Just my feet and my brain.
Sorry.
It's okay. It's okay.
You said hey.
It's all right. It's time for me to use my hands now. Give me your best shot, Mr. Hanlon. The basic weapon. Keep it out there.
I think they got the idea.
Come on. Let's keep going. Gentlemen, your jab is the best weapon you'll have. Remember, stick it out there nice and sharp. Left jab. Always push off on your right foot. Stepping off with the left foot. Push it off with the right, gentlemen. And remember, keep that right hand up high, close to the chin. Take yourself at all times. How about I take a turn?
I'm not done yet.
Let's give the man a chance.
Okay.
See, you've sparred before, Mr. Richards?
A couple times.
We're just going over the basics here today.
Basics are fine with me.
All right. Gentlemen, we'll be demonstrating the left hand again. Left hand is designed to keep your opponent off balance and to keep him away from you. Always remember, put your weight on the balls of your feet Now the man is trying much too hard and moving in one direction. And all his movements are predictable, which makes it very easy. See, throwing wild punches is the worst thing you can do. It leaves you wide open for all kinds of...
What's up with him?
Well, I don't know. You're the one that's been working with him all these years.
Well, I'll tell you what. I've never seen him like this before. He's
out of control.
Exactly. He's out of control.
Evening, people.
Captain.
Want to know where I've been? In the principal's office. I have not been in the principal's office in... Never mind.
Well, what do you want?
What he wants is for me to get out of his school. What he wants is to make sure that Richard's parents aren't going to sue him for assault by a teacher. What he wants is for his school to run nice and smooth, and if the price for that is not finding Carswell's killer, well, then he can live with that. Well, I can't.
So what are you going to do?
Clear my stuff out. And what choice have I got? We don't have his cooperation. There's not much chance we stay secret. All he's gonna do is stand in a corridor yelling cop and pointing his finger.
So we're on our own?
Right. Business as usual. People, I want these guys nailed, understood?
All right, they're coming.
How long?
Give it about a count of 7.
7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Why are you doing this? I told you I left my wallet at home.
Bull, come on. Nobody leaves home without money.
I told you I don't have any.
What's this?
That was my grandmother's, please.
Oh, isn't that nice? Isn't that nice? I tell you what, maybe I'll take this instead of the money.
Look, I'll bring you the money tomorrow, I promise, okay?
Okay, fine, yeah. I tell you what, maybe I'll let you buy it back from me.
What do you think you're doing?
Oh, I was just passing along the collection plate, boys. Only I didn't bother with the plate, you know?
This is a nice school, and that kind of thing is frowned upon.
Not by you guys, from what I hear.
What do you hear?
Well, only that you guys aren't hurting for lunch money, or dinner money for that matter. That's what I hear.
Well, you hear right. One reason being, we don't have any competition.
Didn't have any competition.
Don't.
Yeah, well, you know, is it worth it?
What?
Well, having to grow eyes in the back of your head. Because if you guys try anything, well, that's what you're gonna have to do. Watch your backs 24 hours a day.
Not worth it. Not this time.
Hey, Jamie.
Mr. Fulton?
What's going on?
I was wondering, what time is the boxing club open tonight?
Oh, well, that's something we should all talk about, Jamie. I'm not sure the boxing club's such a good idea anymore.
Oh, it's an excellent idea. I didn't think so at first when Mr. Coswell started it, but once he got us to come around, things started to change. After what happened to Mr. Coswell, things have kind of gone back to the way they were. Until last night when we saw you handle Dennis Richards.
What I did with Dennis Richards was wrong. I mean, Dennis is still just a kid.
He hurts people. They all do. And worse.
What are you saying, Jamie?
Nothing.
Look, Jamie, can you connect them to Mr. Coswell's death?
No.
Will you testify about them extorting you?
No.
Look, Jamie, I can protect you.
No, you can't. That's what Mr. Coswell finally made us understand. No one can do that for somebody else. What you can do is show me how to protect myself. That's all I'm asking. Will you do that, Mr. Fulton? For all of us?
All right, left, right. Left, right. That's right, you set everything up with the left jab. Left, right hook. There you go. Watch your feet, stay on the balls of your feet. Left and right. All right. Hey, why don't we try this for real now? Terry, get in here. Let's see what you guys have learned, huh? Touch gloves, guys. All right, round one. Keep them hands up. Jab, stick him. Down. All right. Here. All right, get on the balls of your feet, Jimmy. Don't get caught flat-footed like that. Come on, baby, come on. There you go. Hey, Jim. All right. Round. Clang, round. That's it. Good work, both of you guys, huh? Hey, all right, guys, that's it. Why don't we call it a night, huh? Hey, not the end of the world, huh? Getting a little bloody nose?
Hell, I didn't even feel it.
Attaboy.
Tomorrow night?
Yeah.
Same time?
You got it.
I bet Mac $10 you wouldn't be here.
Thought you knew me better than that.
I thought I did too.
Well, things change, okay?
Didn't say a word, Captain.
Good. I'm using the mitts, guys. I'm not putting any gloves on.
That's not the problem.
There is no problem. You have an assignment. I expect you to take care of it. Whatever I'm doing here is separate and apart from that.
But it's not.
I say it is, Detective. End of discussion. Is that clear?
That's clear.
See you tomorrow. Jamie? Jamie!
I didn't keep the left up.
Was it Richards? Come on, tell me. If it was, they're in jail tonight, Jamie. Just tell me. Oh, hey, Jude.
Hello.
Well, hospital says Barkley's gonna be okay. They just want to hold him overnight for observation.
Did you say anything about who did it?
No. Jude, I think I owe you an explanation.
No, you don't have to explain anything.
Now, my problem is I'm not sure I can.
Well, this is a switch. I'm usually the one coming to you.
Yeah, I know I'm supposed to be the one with all the answers, only I haven't got any.
Maybe that's because there aren't any.
What?
This is tied into Lieutenant Gray dying.
Hell, I know that, Jude. I just don't know how.
Well, it's tough to come face to face with our mortality, Captain.
We're cops. We do that all the time.
No, that's different. You know, I remember when I was a little girl, I was about 7 or 8. My father was working away, writing something. So I look over his shoulder and I see that it says will. I never even thought about this man dying. He was my daddy, too big, too strong to ever die. But I knew then, at that moment, that he was going to. And my world was never the same after that.
You know, these last few days, I've been feeling like my life is out of control. I'm burning up and there's no way to stop it. It's like there's not enough oxygen. I'm sitting on my butt behind that damn desk in there and I'm just waiting to keel over like George. So I wanted to take control. I wanted to have an effect on something.
Like get those victimized kids out from under.
Right. And then it turns out I can't control that either.
Wrong.
What?
You'll control that like you always do. You use the book. You use the rules. Just like you taught us over all these years.
did you get so damn smart, huh?
I've been watching you all this time.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Don't think you'll have much of a turnout.
Why is that?
Word is, he can get hurt. Boxing's a dangerous sport.
Mr. Richards, can I speak with you in my classroom for a moment, please?
Sure, man. So what's up? What the hell do you think you're doing?
I'm putting you on notice.
I'm gonna bring charges, man.
No witnesses, man. Just like Jamie Barkley had no witnesses, and Brian Coswell had no witnesses.
Look, I don't know what you're talking about.
You listen up and you listen good. I'm coming after you and your buddies. And I'm gonna get you. Today, tomorrow, next week. Sooner or later, I'm gonna find somebody who'll testify about what you do. And then you're gonna find out what bringing charges is really all about.
Hey, man, what's wrong?
Damn Fulton.
What's he doing now?
He says he's gonna shut down our collection business.
Who does he think he is? Dudley Do-Right?
Look, I don't know, but I don't plan on letting him do it.
You need some help?
Look, I don't recall asking for any volunteers.
Hey, man, he gets on you, he gets on me. I figure we got common interests here.
This might get rough.
No problem.
Okay. We'll meet tonight on 3rd and Brookhurst, 7 o'clock. See what we can figure out.
I'll be there. Well, my watch says 7:20. Hit your brake lights if you got the same. I don't know what happened to them. They said 3rd and Brookhurst. Wonder where they are.
He'll be waiting there all night. I don't know what his angle is. He's just a little too anxious to deal himself in. Let's go take care of business.
think we've been had.
All right, we better get over to the gym.
Come to join the club again, boys?
Nah. You ain't that good a teacher.
Well, you really haven't given me a chance.
That's what the loser always says.
You don't be so sure I'm a loser.
Oh, you are. Big time.
I count what? 1, 2, 3 of you.
More than enough.
Maybe for Barkley.
Any one of us could have handled that.
What about Coswell?
Well, we didn't mean for it to go
Shut
that
up,
far.
Lear.
Let him go, Richards!
You gotta be kidding me.
Yeah? Just try us. Please. Give us an excuse.
Okay, I give up. What's going on?
Oh, just teaching her a little self-defense, Captain.
For what? I mean, you took self-defense at the academy.
Yeah, but you guys made it look like so much fun.
Yeah, well, boxing can be a lot of fun. But, Mac, be careful with those mitts, man, because they don't keep you from getting poked in the eye every once in a while.
Tell me about it, Captain. Tell me about it.